Well, seems like it is time to open up our wallets again, ladies and gentlemen, because the Object 452K's assembly shop event is going to be over here tomorrow from February 22nd, 2024 until February 26th. You're able to get this vehicle. You're able to assemble this vehicle with your hard-earned resources. You know, wargaming works like a clock, or everything works over here like a clockwork, or however you say that. You know, we had the holiday ops. After that, we had the auction. Now we have assembly shop because, you know, Wargaming wants to get rid of your gold you have saved up on your account, or free XP, or national fragments, or bonds, or credits, because using all those resources you are able to assemble Object 452K. And if you want to get that with number as well, how many number tanks we are going to have? 40,000. So this is our fourth assembly shop after Object 780. Then we had Lion, and now the Gunfund 07 as well, and now this one is our fourth assembly shop tank. And guys, I've actually seen this tank. Let me show you one clip which I had in my shorts. And I'm going to switch position because I want to see 452K. I want this tank, so I spotted it live on the live server once, played by the Super Des player, and that was my first experience seeing this tank. To be close to that 452K, to see this guy in gameplay action. How is it looking like? There it is. Look at that. Bouncing like... Unlucky. Well, every single tank over here can ammo rank. Can get ammo rank, but you know, it's kind of funny. I think this belongs there. I think this was kind of funny first experience I had with this. Now, they have the assembly shop tutorial video, introduction video as well, and I believe let's do a little movie time over here. Let's watch this together, and hopefully this gives us more information. Let's have a look.
All designers and engineers encounter situations when old solutions just won't cut it. So what's the answer? Experiment. Surely a tank can't be both compact and well protected. Or can it? If you combine a good layout with the maximum possible armor slopes, you get the Object 452K, an experimental project somewhere in between an assault tank and a heavy breakthrough tank. It has an interesting look and a brutal 3D style, complete with serial number. The Object looks like it was designed for speed tests. That's right. It's one of the lowest, most streamlined Tier 10 tanks. That means it's hard to hit. And even harder
to take your eyes off. Well, you know, hard to hit, guys. I think the first clip I showed you
to take your eyes off
wants to argue with that statement.
If this supercar had doors, they definitely open upward. Another distinguishing feature is its armor slope angles. They're so sharp, you could use them to cut an FV4005 into 2.5 FV2002s. The slopes help deflect enemy shells and dominate on uneven terrain, but only if used correctly.
So 250 in the middle, 350 plus in the upper plate, and 180 in the lower plate.
The armor requires a special approach, because the front hull is easily penetrated if you're right in front of an enemy. But if you hide the lower glacis plate and tilt up the upper hull on some terrain, then the object will become a fortress.
What the hell is the gun depression on that tank?
You can try to bait enemies for shots at a sharp angle, like in the Panzer 7, or the AMX M4, or you can side scrape. Doing so will make the slanted parts weak spots, but they're small and have pretty effective armor. And the turret. It's a monolith. It's a titan that holds up the sky. It's reinforced concrete.
Man, that turret is indeed quite hard to ban.
It can't
I guess we have some commander hatch action over there, maybe.
Be penetrated anywhere except for a small hatch you can hide just by lifting the hull a little. The gun depression angles won't always allow you to shoot when in a position like that. You'll probably have to expose your entire hull on the hill on Westfield, for example. So pick your position carefully. But still, thinking is the key to survival in the 452K. Its gun being located at the very top also makes playing on terrain that little bit more comfortable. Above it is only sky, and the antenna, and the machine gun. At 7 degrees of depression, the gun is ready to cause damage. 560 HP.
7 degrees of depression. Well, it seemed more, in all honesty. It seemed more. 560 alpha, you know, that's the choose alpha number. We have 260 standard pen, 320 premium pen, 2.4K TPM with 14-second reload for 560 alpha. Aim time dispersion. I would say like for this Soviet tank kind of average aim time and dispersion, in all honesty. But yeah, hard hitting.
Of damage per shot, to be precise. On top of this, the tank also has decent damage per minute, reasonable penetration with both shell types, acceptable aiming time, and good stabilization. All in all, it's well equipped to do damage. It also lets you use turbocharger instead of stabilizer, but that's up to you. The Object 452K is one of the most mobile assault heavy tanks. It accelerates well and is pretty nimble both going forward and in reverse.
Yeah, I have to say, like, the mobility numbers, not half bad, especially if you slap turbo on it, but 40, you know, is, I would say, as maybe slightly above average in heavy tanks, but 16 power to weight ratio is not horrible, I would say.
Turbocharger will make it feel even better, but it's not a necessity. You can focus on firepower and survivability instead. The tank's modules will thank you for improved configuration or survival improvement suite T3, for example. You set up the Object 452K in a range of different ways because it combines dynamics, armor for positional play, and impressive damage. It's an unusual vehicle full of contrasts that'll leave a lasting impression, and that you should definitely fight for in the new assembly shop. The event rules are the same as before. Assemble the tank using different resources and define what and how much you want to spend using a special widget on the website. When the event starts, don't delay. Only the first half of the lucky ones will get the vehicle with its trademark 3D style.
40,000 numbers, that should be quite a bit, right? That should be quite a lot, I would say.
Good luck in your...
Like, I don't honestly want to say anything like, is it going to be fast? Is it going to, like, the numbers sold out fast or not fast? I have no idea. Like, every single time player base is surprising me. I have no idea, guys. Before you ask, I don't know. I don't know how many players have enough resources even to go for it, right? From the day one.
Your race for the best number.
And, well, you know, the number represents the customer of the year, basically. This is the customer of the year Olympics, who gets the fastest number. So this event starts from tomorrow in the evening, 7 in the evening, and runs until February, midnight over there. And let's see, let's take a look. Now, I think it is like the same as last year that you are not able to, fully, use your blueprints. You're able to get, let's put that to 0. Let's put everything to 0. So 36% is what you're able to fill up with your blueprints, and then the rest has to come from either free XP or some gold, some credits, some bonds. How I am most likely going to do it myself is just free XP, just free XP. Maybe I'm going to use blueprints as well. We'll see how my blueprints are looking like, and the rest will be done with free XP, because I think this is the cheapest way to do that. When you have converted, let's say you have used some gold, you have converted some gold into free XP or some experience into free XP, turning the 1 gold equals 40 free experience conversion. So then it is going to be the cheapest, if I'm not mistaken. Because if we are going to do it fully with gold, we need 55,000 gold, right? And if you're going to do that with free XP, you need 1 million free XP. And if we quickly take a calculator out, then 1 million free XP divided by 40, that means 25,000 gold worth of free XP if you have converted it with the best conversion ratio. But if you did that, let's say with the 35, then it is 28,000, right? Yeah, 28,500 gold over here. So that's, you know, is basically the cheapest way to get that. Or, you know, if you have, let's say, saved up like 200,000 free XP over here, you are going to use like maximum blueprints. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You have some bonds over here. Like, let's say 10,000 bonds, which is super expensive. Then the rest has to be filled with the credits. Like, you know, it may look something like this as well for some of you. Who is completely free to play, doesn't have any gold to spend and wants to get this tank. Now, another question is, of course, is this tank worth getting overall? Well, I have not played with this vehicle yet. As soon as I get my hands on it, I would like, of course, I'm going to provide some gameplay action for you as well, and then I can come up with my decision. So right now it is early for me to tell, but you guys, please feel free to stay tuned, right? Stay tuned. 390 meter view range. So the armoring, I guess the lower plate or the middle plate will be quite easy to penetrate. When it is not hull down, it is not going to be a problem to penetrate in tier 10 battles, I would say. But when it is hull down, it can be quite a nasty one for sure. So what do we have over here? Live model versus 260 millimeters of penetration. Yeah, you can see that this is, you know, 70% chance to penetrate the middle plate. But oh my lord, like as soon as this oh my god, as soon as this goes hull down, like what the hell is this? Hello, 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 right? When it is using its gun depression to the max, like good luck trying to penetrate that when it is hull down. Oh Jesus Christ. You can overmatch that with big enough of a caliber, 121, right? You can overmatch the roof, but other than that, Jesus Christ. Another hull down behemoth. How is the side looking like versus AP? Well, yeah, it can maybe do some side scraping. Like this, maybe maximum, maybe reverse side scraping. No, doesn't seem like it. Like under angle like that, no, you can't go too far, and those areas over there are going to be revealed as well. So yeah, this is Object 452K assembly shop event coming towards us tomorrow. Are you going for it? Are you not going for it? Please let me know what is your take on it, ladies and gentlemen. I will catch you when the event is live, when the event is over, when I have the vehicle as well. And I will see you soon, beautiful people. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below.